Hi and welcome back to our channel. So in this video, let's see how we can create unit of measures and unit of measure categories in Odoo 14 community. Okay, so let's directly go to our sales module. And in order to create unit of measure and categories, you have to enable that option in configuration settings. So here when you search for unit of measure, you can see this option, this feature can be enabled for sales and inventory. Okay. So when you enable this directly from here, we can configure unit of measure, or when you come under configuration after saving the settings, you can see that option here under products. So first, let me show you how to create unit of measure category. So you can see it is possible to create different categories for unit of measure, which includes categories like weight, volume, time. So if you're converting a unit of measure from one to another, it is only possible within this category. So if you're converting kilometer to meter, make sure that kilometer and meter are in same category. That is, it means that we cannot convert a unit of measure in different category, which means we cannot convert two units of measure in different categories. Okay, so you can see that category here. You can create new category by just clicking create button. Okay, so you can create a new category like I'm creating category. Okay. So after that, you can create unit of measure. So you can see by default, that is we have some unit of measures pre-configured in our database. You can see like days, dozens, hours, kilometer, kilogram, meter cube. So you can see that, and it is also possible to see the unit of measure category of the units. And we can see one thing, that is type, unit of measure type. So let me open one and show that. Okay, let me create a new category, bunch. So I am going to create unit of measure bunch with category unit. Then we can set Indian GST UQC for this unit of measure. And here we can find the option type. So if you're creating a unit of measure, we can set that unit of measure as a reference unit of measure for this category. So we have already a reference unit of measure for this category unit, which is units. So I'm not going to set unit of measure bunch as a reference unit. So I can set either it as bigger than the reference unit of measure or smaller than the reference unit of measure. So I'm going to set bigger than reference unit of measure. So here I can set the bigger ratio, how much it is bigger. So I'm setting 25 units. It is bigger than, that is it is 25 units bigger than the reference unit of measure. Then I can make it as active and I can set a rounding precision. Okay. So after that you can save this. So you can see we have a unit of measure units, which is the reference unit of this category unit. Okay, so we have created bunch, which is 25 bigger than unit. Now we can just go to products and create a new product. So I'm creating a product, flower, flower, and you can set it as can be sold, can be purchased, and I'm setting it as storable product. Then here I can set the sales price. Okay, 180. Then here you can find option to set a default unit of measure for sales. That is default unit of measure used for stock operations. So when you're selling this product, this unit will be taken as default. That is when creating sale order. So I'm setting it as units. Now we can set default unit of measure for purchasing. That is for purchase orders. So make sure that these two units having that is are of the same category. So I'm setting it as bunch. Okay, after that you can save this. Now let me go to purchase module and create a request for quotation for this product from a vendor. So when I select my flower, the product, you can see by default unit of measure is set as bunch because we have set for purchasing default unit of measure as bunch. Okay, so I'm selecting one quantity as bunch. Now from here I can change it to two bunch and can set the unit price. Okay, 190. Then can confirm this order. So when the request for quotation is confirmed and when you click receive products, you can see the receipt here. So here you can see the demand is changed to 50 units. So stock operation is done. We have set the default unit of measure as, as units. So bunch will be converted to units. So as we have set inside the unit of measure that one bunch is equal to 25 units. So we have ordered two bunch, that is we have purchased two bunch. So 2 into 25, that is 50 units of flour is purchased. So you can validate the receipt from here. And after validation, when you check the flour, you can see the on hand change to 50 units. So now we can create sale order. So when you create quotation or sale order for the product, so when you select this, you can see the default information is units for stock operation. Delivery will be done in units. And if you want to, change it, you can change it from here. Okay, then you can confirm it. So one quantity is delivered to, that is we can deliver one quantity to customer. So you can validate this delivery. And if we again check the flower, you can see it has changed. So 100 is changed to 49. So this is how we make use of unit of measure uh, in Odoo 40.